which is the DBS sponsored surgery. So I thank everyone gathered here, and especially the management of the Apollo hospitals and my friends and colleagues out here, Dr. Vijay and Dr. Rupesh Kumar. Dr. Vijay elucidated the concepts of the Parkinson disease and also the deep brain stimulation in a fantastic manner. Kudos to him for that. And just to clarify regarding the surgical aspects of it, the deep brain stimulation is a very well established therapy for Parkinson's disease. The procedure involves placing two very thin electrodes, which Dr. Vijay showed, deep into the targeted region, which is usually the subthalamic nucleus or the globus pallidus interna. And this we achieve by using advanced computer guided trajectory planning as well as advanced stereotactic machinery. And this whole surgery is done in two phases. The first phase being the implantation of the electrode in the brain. And during this procedure, the patient is completely awake and alert. This is because the patient will be responding to the electric stimulus that we send through an external programmer to the brain, so that we are able to see what effect it has on his symptoms, as well as we can assess the side effects. So once this is done, the patient is again put to sleep, and the second phase of the surgery, there is the placement of the battery in the chest. That's undertaken under general anesthesia. Once this is done, probably after the wound heals and everything is done, around
just keep your hand down.
Okay. So probably after about 2 weeks later, the stimulation is started and we look for the achieved effects. So it is quite a technically demanding surgery, in that more of attention to detail and precision is the key word here, and it is a huge team effort that involves the neurologist Dr. Vijay, who will be assessing the effects whenever I give the stimulation to the brain, and we achieve the optimal parameters and the depth, and then we finally close the wound. So that's all the surgeries. And we have seen that compared to the medications, the DBS provides a fantastic and a very long-lasting recovery, sans the side effect of the drugs, which we try to reduce. So I would like to call Dr. Rupesh Kumar next to talk further on the subject. Thank you.
So what was the difficulties you had initially? Before I had a lot of difficult, now without before without DBS, very difficult. Now I'm okay. What was the difficulty you had? Lot of
Improvement. How many days he is not improved? How many days his symptoms are worse? I can clearly look into the brain. I look into the system. I can say that he is improving. Earlier we used to treat with clinically. Now we look into the brain and we can clearly, step by step, precisely, I know that at this point of time he is worse. Morning 7 o'clock he is worse. Evening 4 o'clock he is worse. I can just tune it with the wave pattern. Precisely we can treat it. So the only thing is, now we are going towards the precision medicine. As I told you earlier, when the waves are more, he cannot walk at all. When the waves are reduced, he is much better. Can you next slide? He is much better. Precisely we can treat him. So the only thing is, now we are going towards the more precise, more advanced technology we have with the DBS we have. If we spread the awareness, there are lots and lots of people, like our friends, their parents, or my colleagues. They don't know what is the treatment available. If you treat properly, they will become much better. They will have a new life. They can work better. They can achieve more. That's what I'm here to say. Thank you.
30 years back, it's like a death sentence. Any neuro problem is gone. That's all. He's lost. But now there's a tremendous improvement in the neurosciences, and we are all in the journey. We have seen the transition, how it happened 30 years back and where we are now. And next 20-30 years, with the advent of artificial intelligence, with technologies like this, thanks to the research and development team, many important multinational companies, Medtronic being one of the important companies to transform medical knowledge and medical neurobionics into implementing into the clinical practice. So this is all the science behind, and we are also waiting for it. Thank you very much. The same phenomena In the heart, these electrical signals, the same way in the brain, there are some electrical signals which go for a toss, and these type of problems occur. So essentially DBS is like pacing the brain. So in a simple word for everybody to understand. The whole gamut is called neurobionics. Neuro is the central nervous system, bionics is a technology, the biomedical, what is coming up. Mixing up the engineering and the medicine is what is the combination, and you will see in the next 10 years, this specialty of the neurobionics is going to take a much higher loop when the advent of this artificial intelligence is coming up. Artificial intelligence is coming up to the medicine, and you can see that many times the work of 100 doctors can be done by one machine. So that is the future. What wonders we are going to see apart from this Parkinson? This is one a small gamut. You are going to see patients who are lost vision gaining vision, patients who are lost hearing getting their ears, patients who have been amputated, no hand, prosthetic limb, it is only just a log. You will see in the future patients with a prosthetic limb will be able to, already it has come and it is quite expensive, but you will see that the patient with a prosthetic limb, with the command from the brain, with a signal, is going to take his functions. Patients who are paraplegic on wheelchair, with this pacing, they are going to move. So this is the technology which is going to come up very soon. The next decade we are all eagerly waiting for, and this is just the beginning. So this advanced brain sensing, you know that the blood sugars, the diabetics, every time we give injection insulin. So, but now last 10 years back we have a pump. So implantable pumps which deliver insulin injection continuously. So there is no need of giving 3 times a day. It checks, and now the new batteries have come which will sense the blood glucose and it itself modifies. So that is the next generation. So same way, when this technique, now it's in a preliminary stage, it has just come, and with the advent of artificial intelligence, it can itself sense the functions of the brain and it can do a lot. So very, very important, and you are eagerly waiting to look forward the new technology which is come. As you see here, Vijay Shankar was showing, it's just like a magic, how the patient was before the procedure and how the patient is after the procedure. So the same magic is going to get replicated in a much more amplified way, and we are just a small tool in implementing this technique. Thank you very much for this, and to come here. This message.
So this is called as a basal ganglia. This is a substantia nigra. This place secretes dopamine. Dopamine is like a petrol for the brain. So like a pacemaker, this is called as a brain pacemaker. We keep a battery in the chest and connect the wire in the through the small inside the skin through the neck, and we connect 2 electrodes in the brain. This electrode will work 24/7. It works throughout the day and improves the Parkinson's symptom. Next slide. You can see the electrode, how thin it is, very, very pretty small, like a microtip pencil. Next slide. So we place the electrode in these 2 places. Next slide. So we place the subthalamic nucleus. This is the next. So the right side, okay. It improves these 2 places we keep the electrode. Next. So now we are in the era of precision deep brain stimulation. Not only the DBS. Now we are thinking if your patient is having a trouble, precisely we know how to treat. Next. So because the only reason he has got Parkinson's and he couldn't do anything. Now with the DBS he has got a new life. Hopefully we can do the business again, and he takes care of his family, and he can take care of himself, and his family will be really happy now.
So after DBS, how do you feel now with stimulation?
After DBS, very good feeling I am, and before the DBS is not good.
So what is your plan, future plan? What are you going to achieve?
I'm going there. I have my business in Jaipur. In Spain, I'm from Spain. Working in
Good. You feel much better. So if you want to give some advice to somebody, like
I come from Bangladesh. I am a school teacher, primary school teacher. Last 2 years, I cannot teach the students, and I cannot move easily. I cannot sleep at night. My wife, Shubhra Das, she is very active. She always helped me to do any work. And after DBS, I feel better now. Machine, the machine, DBS machine on yesterday, 24 hours, it's the magic. I can easily work and sleep at night. Yesterday night I sleep, sound sleep. I asked my wife, in the morning time, I go to market for buying fish and vegetables lonely. Next, hotel first tablet need 10 a.m. So from 10 to 2 p.m. I still better. So in this first meeting, I have two friends, American, and childhood friend. They have about me within a month. One friend sent me for 5 lakhs, another friend sent me 3 lakhs, 8 lakhs, and May collected my friends other money. Sir, Vijay sir and Arvind sir always helped me. Otherwise, this statement very hard.
Nowadays we have the DBS with wireless technology. We can just keep it here and then I can program from here itself. Next. What is more important? If you look at, this is more important. If you look at the brain produces waves. When the waves are more, we know that the patient's symptoms are more. They cannot move, they have lots of shaking, they cannot walk. When we reduce the wave, automatically they will improve a lot. So you can see the waves. So when the waves are less, they are becoming better. When the waves are more, they are really symptomatic. Next slide. So we can see this slide with the programmer, and we know that when I look at the brain, I know that the waves are more. So I need to increase the stimulation. I need to increase